flame.
It's down bad. 50.
Yeah. See you ain't bucking, you looking, you heard?
Yes.
Froze up cause they know what's up. Just know what's us. Got the pulse up. Hold up. For editing. Hot Water Records, the podcast. I'm your host. My name is Verge. Y'all niggas already know, man. You know who it is. Today I got a guest with me. What's your name today, sir?
Randy Church.
Randy Church. Why they call you Church, man?
That's actually just my real name, man.
That's your govy.
That's my government.
Native American descent.
Native American descent from my
That's
dad's
what it sound
side.
like.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. You stand behind that lens pretty well, man. Not a lot of good pictures. I see a lot of. Do you get into the video or strictly photography?
So I was saying before, I wanted to do videos when I was like in college, but then I just don't have the patience for it. But nowadays, because I work with so many artists, are like, yo, you do photos, can you do videos?
That's where the game is progressing.
I'm trying to get more money too. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So like, I want to do more videos, but like I've just been strictly photography.
What do you
like
mean
5
when you
years.
say you don't have the patience for it? What part of it
The editing.
requires that
The editing.
sitting through all that garbage work?
Yeah.
That's really what it is the flaw.
Yeah.
Like, all the shit that, we can't use this don't
Yeah.
look cool.
And then it's like if I have a shot of like let's say I do have a shot of like a certain thing, they're like, nah, I don't want that no more. And it's like, fuck, I just put that shit in the video, and then I gotta fix it and everything. But I work with a lot of videographers and directors and everything, so
you know
like
the game,
I know the game a little bit like that for sure. I do want to get into it at some point though, for sure, no doubt. Yeah, just straight photography as of lately though.
When you because you this like a weapon you carry, the camera. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure that's what's in that bag right there. Yeah. I know what's in the bag. Yeah.
Got it right here.
So when you carry your weapon, right, and you tell a rapper to pose, are you strictly hit? Let's start with what's your target photo? Like, are you looking for just candid moments of everything, or you're specifically focusing on hip hop?
So my main style is portraits. So like I'll pull up on a rapper or anyone really. I work with everyone, but mainly hip hop. You know what I'm saying? If I see an artist, like I just walk up to them and I'm just like,
why only hip hop? Like, what drew you to just do the hip hop?
So the hip hop photos started because I used to be a ballet dancer when I was in college.
I was gonna ask you that.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you about the ballet.
Yeah.
I seen you like Prodigy on the Summer Jam screen.
Yo, that's crazy.
You
bro.
got it post on your page.
It's true, though.
You
You gotta
posted
scroll
it.
all
so,
the way down. You gotta
I
scroll
went
all
to
the way down.
That's what I do.
Facts.
Listen,
You
for
gotta
all
look.
you artists that's coming up here, just know I'm gonna do my diligence. I'm gonna look into you, and whatever you don't got out, whatever you don't want out there, that's out there.
It's gonna be.
Take it
it's gonna be
down
out.
before you book with us.
For
because
sure,
if I see it, I'm gonna ask you about it. Yo, what's this about?
Yeah. So I used to be a ballet dancer.
Okay.
And
Talk to me about that, man. How the fuck you get into ballet? Like, out of all things, ballet. Why?
I don't know. I was like, my mom raised me to be an artist. Like, you know what I mean? So like, you know, I played sports and everything, but I was trash, bro. Like, I'm being honest. I was even to this day, like, I can't shoot a basketball to save my fucking life. You know what I'm saying? But with the dancing, you know, I used to act, I used to sing, I used to write. But then I went to Holy Trinity High School in Hicksville, which is like the art school in Long Island. So I did dancing there, and then I went to Adelphi University to become a teacher. So and in that
that's a sharp.
Yeah, like just
from dancing to teaching. Like,
like the program I was in, it was like becoming a professional dancer. Like,
you mean teaching dance?
Teaching dance.
Okay, that makes sense. I thought you meant like
no, hell no.
Like,
I was never even good at math, bro.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying? But when I was at Adelphi, I was also in a dance program in the city with this amazing dance teacher. His name is Earl Mosley. Okay. So he had a couple dance programs, which is Diversity of Dance. There was the Institute of the Arts, and then there was Hearts of Men, which is an all-male dance program. Okay. I met a lot of my homeboys through the Hearts of Men program, and we were dancing a lot during the pandemic, like outside in the city in Long Island. Okay. And we were at that time during the pandemic. Film was really like big because no one was going to the theater or anything. No one was going
related to film.
Yeah.
The byproducts of film.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, so we were making like short films and stuff like that, like dance films, and like that's how I got my camera. So
so this is a fairly new project you've taken on.
Maybe like 5 years, about.
That's OG time. Like, you've been putting in pain, but I'm just saying,
yeah,
like,
for sure.
This isn't something you've been doing since.
No, hell no. I picked up a camera
by way of necessity.
Yeah, so my mom and my father, they moved down to South Carolina during the pandemic. So when they were cleaning the crib, there was a camera near the TV, and like at the time, like we were filming and everything, and we were like, yo, we should all budget in for a camera.
And then you find this shit.
I found it in the corner, and I was like, yo, can I use that? And my mom was like, yo, just bring it back. I never gave that shit back. It's the same camera. It's the same one.
Moms.
Yeah. Sorry, Mom. I took the camera. You're never getting it back. We making money now, though. You know what I mean? So she let me use the camera, and then I was in the city and I was just like taking photos, trying to learn how to film and everything. Yeah. But the photos, like my homeboys that were with me, shout out to Kai, shout out to Pat, shout out to Paul, Justin. Like all my homeboys, we were just outside just shooting. Gang, You know what I mean? And they were like, "Yo, you're really
taking turns with the camera."
No, I was just straight me.
And posing.
Yep.
So when you tell a motherfucker to pose, what do you expect somebody to do?
Well, it depends. So like with the portrait stuff, because like I said before, like I pull up on the artist or I'll pull up on the person. I'm just like, "Yo, what's up?" Sometimes I tell them who I am. Sometimes they'll know me. They'll be like, oh, "Okay, cool." But
that camera's like a badge.
Yeah.
Once they see the camera, you already are accepted before they They're already like, oh yeah, I gotta get something.
Yeah. Especially nowadays with the credibility I've been doing.
If they know your work, it's even more. It's like, I saw what you did for Son.
Yeah, for sure.
This shit is like a backstage pass. Right?
Yeah, basically. I started doing. So that's how it kind of happened. So I'll just pull up on the artist, and they'll just be like, yeah, sure. I've been told no a couple times. Very, very few. Yeah. But like they'll be like, yeah, like.
Anybody ever told you no that double back and then you got them?
Yeah, for sure. Jim Jones is one of them.
And it wasn't no harm.
No, Davies was one of them. I just worked with Davies like 2 weeks ago now. He was like the first person. He was like, I don't know, man. I was like, yo, like, let me get one shot. And he was like, all right. So he did it.
Well, when you asking for these pictures, it's a different ask because you're not asking to be in them.
Yeah, I don't want to be in them.
You want to take a professional photo of somebody. That's different than somebody coming up to you with their phone like, "Yo, can I get a picture?"
Yeah, for sure.
That's a different pitch.
There's sometimes like I've worked with certain artists and everything. And like if I'm a big fan of them, like I'll be like, "Can I get a picture with you too, man?" Like for sure.
Yeah, but like I was gonna ask you about that West Side Gun signing.
Oh yeah.
Had the nigga sign your gear on your neck.
Yo,
what's going on here? He said, "Yo."
That shit, my phone background.
You like, yo, I gotta get this.
Yeah, shout out my man Cinematic. He took this photo with me. Yeah,
Fly guy.
Yeah, Fly guy, bro. So that story. I met West Side Gun through my man Ricky Gray. Shout out Ricky Gray. That's Rockville Center.
Okay.
Yeah, so he works with West Side Gun.
Okay.
And we became cool over the years. Like he used to work with it. He still does. He works with this one photographer, 1,000 Words. Amazing Polaroid photographer.
That's the Polaroid.
Yep. That's the
homeboy.
He's really, really fucking dope.
So you're kind of doing like a digital version of that.
Yeah, I would say. I think he's definitely an inspiration.
Your page is kind of like
very similar.
Formatted, whereas
for sure.
You got all those pictures lined up.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know what I mean? He's got the pictures lined up. But I think with his, he puts like captions.
Yeah, he has them gold. He goes up to the artist too, and he has a Sharpie. He's a one-on-one too. Shout out 1,000 Words. He's a legend. I almost wore one of his shirts today.
We gotta try and get him up here.
Yeah, man. We'll see what can happen for sure. Yeah. So I met Ricky Gray, and we became really cool, really into Griselda, the hip hop shit. And, we just kept in contact over the years. And then when West Side Gun started transitioning into the wrestling scene, I wasn't really into wrestling, but, like, I really still wanted to shoot for him because I already worked with Benny. I already worked with Conway. I'm like, I got to work with Wes. So I hit up Ricky one day, and I was just like, yo, man, like, any possible way I can, like, talk to Wes or anything. He's like, yo, come to Cleveland. He's like, he's going to be performing out there. That was the only date that was available. So I was like,
damn.
So me and my
ass come to Cleveland. That's not like,
bro.
Yo, come to Queens.
He was like, yo, fly out to Cleveland. I was like, oh, all right. He's like, I got you when you come up here, though, no doubt. Yeah. So me and my
but that's a dangerous.
Yeah, bro.
You don't know what that means when somebody say, yo, I got you.
No, Ricky Gray is one of the best business people I've ever worked with. So it wasn't even like any nerve wracking, but I feel you because there have been times like, yo, so and so artist is pulling up, and like, all right, and then it's like, yo, is it still happening? It's like, because I'm not gonna just go out there if I know it's not for sure. I don't do that. I don't do that shit.
A flight, getting there,
and then he's not there.
And they like, yo, my bad, bro. I meant to tell you, but son said he gotta go to Chicago.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, now I gotta go to Chicago. Like now I gotta go back to Long Island, or I'm making a vacation in Cleveland at that point. But I ended up going out there with I used to have a manager, so I went out there with my old manager. We ended up going up to Cleveland. We went to House of Blues, and I met West Side Gun. I got to meet West Side Gun. I saw Benny again. I was already working with Benny at the time a little bit.
Good dude, cool dude.
Very cool dude. I just saw him last week.
I got to meet him at the BSF release party. They had like a release party.
Oh, word, okay.
Manhattan.
Oh, word,
he
okay.
Was there. Gun was there.
Fire.
Dizzle was there. Conway wasn't there, I don't think.
Oh, word, okay. How long ago was this, you think?
I want to say this was like 3 years ago.
Okay.
This is I think DJ Shay had just passed away.
Oh, rest in peace, DJ Shay, man.
Yeah, I think it was like a tribute mixtape they put
Oh,
together.
yeah, Long Live DJ Shay.
Yeah,
that
like
album, right? 2022-ish, yeah.
Yeah, around there.
Yeah,
around
yeah.
There. I got the pictures. I'll show you the pictures.
Yeah, no doubt, bro.
Cool
yeah,
dude,
rest in peace,
man.
DJ Shay, by the way, for real. Big BSF in the building, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, so after that, I started, I kept in contact with, like, the Hills Have Eyes, like, committee, so, like, West Side Gun, Smoke DZA, and all that, and then that picture specifically was at a...
Nah, that's a classic picture.
I love that shit. That
folks
that
at home,
story,
if you haven't seen the picture, please go to this man's page.
Yeah,
What's your Instagram? What's your Instagram?
We gotta put randychurch.ist on all
check
platforms.
that picture out, man. It's fly to
we gotta put the photo like right here.
It's a human being humbled enough to say, yo, damn, just fucking sign my hoodie that I'm wearing.
Yeah, and I was working with him.
That was his merch he was wearing.
I was wearing
right?
I was wearing a Fly Guy hoodie. You read the whole thing.
Yeah, that's his merch. He was like, yo, fuck it, if I can get this shit signed.
Yeah, but it's funny how that happened. So I'm at.
That hoodie?
I have it like locked away. I'm trying to keep that shit. I can't wear it no more, bro. Can't wear it no more. It's West Side Gun's signature is like
that shit gonna be worth a lot of money.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's a prolific
and it's not even
look.
about the money. It's about just the look. Like yo,
Facts.
I got Gun's signature. And I got the proof.
And I got the proof that he did it too. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas can say, yo, I got this autograph. I got the proof of this man, so I'm wearing it.
That's what we gotta do. We gotta start like if you really get the autograph, what do they used to say? Like no picture, no proof. Like we gotta get the proof. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I ended up that photo happened because I was at a Smoke DZA event. He was being interviewed by Peter Rosenberg at SOBs. So then afterwards, I'm with Ricky. And I'm with a lot of the Fourth Row people. West Side Gun was there, but no one really knew. He was like kind of in the cut. I ended up pulling up on him. I spoke to him. I was like, "Yo, like I did the photos at Hills 2."
Hard to miss him.
Bro, that
30
big.
Pounds of...
Rest in peace, MF Doom. He was wearing a Long Island chain too. That shit was crazy,
hard
bro.
Hard to miss him with that. That's how he stepped in there. When I saw him, that's how he looked.
Yeah, yo. Facts.
You could tell them ain't moistenites.
Yeah,
it's the real deal. Yeah,
for sure. And there's like a group of us in New York City that work together. So it was like me, my man who shot you, amazing photographer, Cinematic Studios who took that.
Names. These familiar names.
Gilly Faded, my homeboy from Connecticut was there. So I'm hanging out and I'm like, yo. Well, before we go into the spot, we're like, yo, I just want to let y'all know, like I was just with Wes. He's inside. They're like, word. I was wearing his hoodie. Like I didn't even like plan it. Yeah. So then my homeboy Sin was like, you have a Sharpie? And I was like, nah. He's like, if you find one, like, you should get it signed. And I'm like, word. He was like, nah, you really should do that.
Shout out to him for
shout out my homeboy Sin for real. Like, so he's like, yeah, you should do that. So at some point, we're all hanging out. We're just chilling in the cut at Hidden Tiger in the city. And then I ended up getting a Sharpie somehow. And then Sin went over to go talk to Wes.
God sent you that Sharpie.
Yeah, facts. I think it was either Sin or who that gave me the Sharpie. I don't remember who, but they ended up getting one. So then Sin went to go over to talk to Wes. Talking for a minute, and then I just pulled up. I'm like, yo, man, like, can I get my sweatshirt signed?
He saw the hoodie. Trust me.
Yeah.
He saw the hoodie, he said,
yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, I told him even when I saw him at SOBs, I was like, yo, bro, like, this is no coincidence, but, like, I got your merch on right now. He was like, yo, that's fire, man. Like, that's so dope. Like, West Side Gun is so fucking cool, man.
That's a fact.
For sure, bro. Love working with him, man. I hope to see him again soon.
Yo, you mentioned earlier, you said ex-manager. I don't really want to harp on the ex part. I want to harp on you were a photographer with a manager?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, talk to me about that dynamic. I know 1,000 rappers who don't have managers.
Yeah. So
to be a photographer with a manager is kind of like.
Well, you can have a manager with anything. Honestly,
I'm just saying. Talk to me about that. Why the need? Why did you feel the need to have a manager?
He so shout out Jesse Dorian. You know, like that's my older cousin and everything. So we just parted ways. He started wanting to do like certain things. I want to stay in the hip hop scene, but I love that man to death. You know what I'm saying? But he was connected with Benny. So
okay, so it made sense.
Yeah, so during the pandemic, I went to my best friend's sister's apartment. We went to go smoke hookah, and he was there, and he was wearing Griselda merch. He had like a Pray for Paris hoodie on or something. I'm like, yo, I just heard the album.
You talking about Benny or you talking about?
I'm talking about
manager?
My manager. So
Okay.
Jesse Dorian was in the spot, and I'm just like chilling. I'm like, yo, I like your hoodie, bro. So we're like talking and everything.
So you know he was family?
Not really, no. That was the
You didn't
first
know
time
he
we
was
met.
family?
No, it was the first time we met. So I was like, oh, word. But I knew he was he was related, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, he wasn't just, like, no random-ass guy. Like, I knew he was family, so we're talking about the music. And I wasn't even I knew I was using my camera at the time, but I wasn't, like, familiar with it, you know what I mean? Right. I was still dancing. So I was like, yo, like, I really like that album. He's like, yeah, just he was like, I was just doing some shit with Griselda. This is when What Was She Gonna Do came out. That album in like the 2019 album, the trio album or whatever.
That was a good run they was on.
Yo, facts.
That was a good run they was on.
That was a time. That was really a time for sure. And so he was helping with the tour. So you know how like when you go to shows and you see like those artists that you like never heard of or anything, they buy the slot. He was basically like getting the money from it, and he was gonna go give it to Butch or like whoever was available in the Griselda camp. Like, oh, this artist wants to perform.
Okay. You
give me the money. I'll give it to him, and it's solidified.
Okay.
Yeah, so he would basically be the confirmation. What happened?
He was like a showcase.
Yeah, basically, in a sense. Or like you, and also like for these artists that like really want to go on tour and like do all this stuff, you should be doing stuff like that because it's a good look. Because like who cares if like you're the first person that's opening? 10 people watch you. You got 10 new Instagram followers.
Touch the stage, y'all.
Touch the stage for real. Like we got to start doing that more often. So he was doing shit like that, and then I started working on my camera stuff a little bit more. I was still working with dancers. But I was hanging out with my best friend and him. I started taking photos.
When you say working with dancers, you mean still ballet?
Ballet, yeah. I was working with ballet dancers.
So you had a gig doing that. It's not just this. You didn't just study this.
No.
I was still teaching, and then you had like side gigs. You do like work Broadway type shit, or like
so like Alvin Ailey, Paul Taylor, like all like modern dance.
I don't know what none of that means, but I'm gonna say okay.
These are like all like dance legends in a sense. Like you ever look at like the mainstream hip hop and then you look at underground hip hop?
Yes.
This is like the underground shit. You know what I'm saying? But like they had like a little mainstream connection, these guys that are mentioning. So I was working with like those companies and everything. And then, you know, after a while I started to get really good with the photos, and he's like, yo, like.
When did you realize you was getting good? What was that point?
I knew I was nice with it at the beginning because my homeboys that I was dancing with, the guys that I mentioned earlier, they were telling me like, yo, you're really good at this shit.
What's the picture that really you had you like? Oh,
the first one?
Yeah, what was the first picture you looked at? You was like, nah, I'm about to this. I gotta.
Oh yeah, I already know it. So it was like the day I was filming that. When I was filming with my homeboys, my man Kwesi, he's a wrestler now. But
wrestler where?
He's like in an independent league in the city. So like, yeah, nah, and he's nice with it.
What's his name?
Kwesi Asante.
Okay,
yeah, shout out Kwesi, man.
That's his stage name?
Nah, his thing. What's this called? The Ancestral Avenger. That's his name. Yeah, Big Bison, Big Bison gang. Yeah.
Double A.
So yeah, no doubt. So he, I took this photo of him, and this is during the pandemic. So he had a mask on, but he had like these like
a luchador mask?
No, a regular mask on, and he had like this bandana on, and he was wearing like these stunner shades. Like I don't know where it was, but then I was like, yo, like this shit look kind of fire, bro.
Recorded and everything.
Yeah.
All the aesthetic, everything matched.
Yeah, I was like, yo, this shit kind of fire. So like that was the first photo. And then I knew things got better because after me and Jesse started to lock in with the BSF stuff, like and Benny and everything, I met Benny for the first time, and I took this photo of him, and like it's on my page, or like I might have just took the pin down, but he was fixing his sweatshirt, and you could see his BSF ring, and he had like this Cartier hat on, and I caught it, and then like I remember when I took the photo, I was like, it's cool, and then like Jesse was like, nah, man, this shit is fire. He was like, we gotta get this to Butch. So I ended up posting it online. Benny hit me up on Instagram and Twitter. He was like, yo, let me get that photo. I want that photo. I need that. So I was like, bet, fuck it. But then I went, the crazy.
When he says that, what does that mean to you in the moment? Does that mean
I was nervous?
No, I'm not saying from the, like, how do you receive? I'm saying, what does that mean figuratively? Meaning, you got to go into the camera, download a JPEG, and send it to him, or
I already had it ready. So it was online. It was already online. Yeah, but he didn't want to download or screenshot it, so he just wanted the actual JPEG really.
Yeah.
So I was nervous as fuck when he DM'd me. So I sent it over, but I was at the gym when he was talking to me, so I had my phone on Do Not Disturb. Then he posted it, so then I had like, he was hitting me up. My mom hit me up. Yeah, he tagged me. Yeah, my mom hit me up. Like a couple other people that were listening, like, yo, I think Benny just posted you. I was like, nah, you're fucking lying right now, bro. Like, and he did, and then like that's how I kind of just stuck around and everything. So those two photos, like, they're so different, but they're so like monumental in a sense. You know what I'm saying?
Those
so
time capsules. Those are like, if you was a rapper, those would be your albums.
Yeah,
like,
facts.
My first album is my second album when I really took off.
Yeah, man, and that was right before he signed with Def Jam. So this is
yeah. This is Benny on a nasty run.
Yeah, so this is like the end of.
He had got shot already and everything.
Yeah, this is past that. This is way past, maybe like a year after.
Okay.
Yeah, so and then he hit me up, and then like I started. Shout out Fuego Bass, like that's another artist from BSF that I work with a lot.
Right?
Yep. Shout out Hartford, man. So I started working with him a lot. I started doing like a lot of his tour stuff. I still take photos of him to this day.
Traveling with them, or how does that work? You show
it depends.
Venues, like
it depends. Yeah.
Over here this night, and you pull up.
Yeah. Like so he has two managers. Shout out to Dree and shout out to Ash. great managers. You know what I'm saying? And like one thing I love about Fuego Bass, his team is all women. He has all women around him. Yeah.
Like and subscribe.
His team is all women. He has all women around him. Yeah. And they're all fucking cool, bro. Yeah, nah, and he's dope as hell for that. Yeah, nah, all women. He has some homeboys around him too, but like the ones that are really doing the BTS work is the Ash and Dree. Like they really work their ass off, bro, for real. So when it comes to like going to studios and stuff like that or shows, they'll call me like, oh, he's going to be in New York. Oh, he's going to be in Pennsylvania. Oh, he's going to be VA. It depends, and I'll be like, let me just check my schedule and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, bet. Like, I'll pull up. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, love working with Bass, man. He's so fucking dope. He has some music coming on the way soon, too. Say That 4 is on the way. Okay. No doubt. Yeah, man.
Yo, you a real fan of the culture, man. Outside of just the photography thing, I really see, like, the selection of people. First of all, your page look fake because it's the celebrity, the star cast, the star power in the pictures. Let alone saying you took those pictures. It just looked like, nah, these are just like AI generated.
Yeah, right. I've been told.
Nah, he just scrapped them off the internet. Yeah. But these are all really your pictures, right? So you really have an affinity. Like, I see you got the Rock Marcy. Shout out to Rock Marcy.
Yeah, shout out to Rock Marcy. Big Long Island, man. Thank God for Rock Marcy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Rock Marcy.
I just saw him. He had a this is where I got the shirt. He had a 420 show.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I got to meet him, too. So
that was weird. Where was that at?
SOBs. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, my most liked photo is one of Rock Marcy's from last year. It got like 500 likes or something like that. Yeah. I was like, oh shit, I didn't know people were paying attention like that. I mean, I have a lot of underground hip hop fans, but like, I'm from Long Island, so like, a lot of people from Long Island, like, oh shit, it's Rock Marcy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but you really fuck with hip hop.
Really fuck with hip hop, man.
You're a fan of the culture. And it shows in the picture taking and the selection of people who you take pictures.
Yeah, for sure.
You work with a lot of artists on Long Island as well, too. Yep. Who were some of the notable people you work with?
So you guys just had Jay Sos on here.
Yes.
I worked with Jay Sos before. That's the homie. I haven't seen him in a minute. Shout out to Brentwood. You know what I'm saying? Spoda.
Okay, Spody.
Yeah, Spody. Yep.
That's my guy.
Iffy, you know. You know. So who else is there? Buddy Lofton. Nick Moody. Batty Bars. Batty Bars.
Bangers.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of Warren Went.
Who?
Warren Went. He's from Elmont, so like he came up with like
shout out to him.
What's the guy's name again? He was in, but he's from Long Island. He's been on like the NBA 2K soundtrack and shit like that. He's from Elmont, yeah. I'm trying to think. Those are like a lot of Rock Marcy.
What part of LA are you from?
I'm from here. I'm from Patchogue.
You from Patchogue?
Yeah, I'm from Patchogue. Yeah. Yeah, I live down the street now, so I live in Sayville. So
yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
so
man.
You said, what was his name? Wince.
Warren Went. Yeah, that's the homie. He does a lot of behind the scenes stuff too. He's on Bars on 95. He has music on the 2K soundtrack, stuff like that. Yeah. Batty Bars, I work with her. She was? I didn't know that shit. Yeah, I met her once. She was dope, bro.
She didn't do our podcast. I actually did a show with Batty probably like, I want to say like February.
Oh, word?
Yeah, I performed first and then she performed.
Oh, word. Okay, bet.
At a venue and we just had Shorty that who venue it was just did the last pod we had here.
Oh, word. Okay.
Shout out to Kusa Collective.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, so I work with like Chubby God. He's like an underground rapper. Yeah, he works with like Ill Bill and all them. That's the homie. I've shot with him a couple times before.
So you really out here, man.
Yeah.
You really ain't no
I show love to Long Island. I show love to Long Island, you know?
I'm not even saying that. I'm just saying, like, you really know, because the names you naming is like,
you gotta know.
You gotta be here. You gotta be outside. You gotta be
here. You know, and like I only shoot for people that I like that put in the work. You know what I'm saying? Like these are people that I'm naming that have been like popping, bro. Like
for a long time.
Yeah,
not
for sure.
Just popping right now.
Yeah, for sure.
In work for a long time.
For sure, bro. No doubt.
And this, you gotta be a fan first in order to. And I'm always big on being a fan because I'm a fan of everything. When I like something, I'm okay with saying, yo, I like this and I'm a fan.
Yeah, facts.
A lot of people act like they're scared to do that and show up. I feel like in a sense it kills your hustle, it kills your creativity with what's in that bag if you're not a fan of whatever you're filming.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you might just press the button, but it's not the same as capturing art.
Yeah, nah. You know I think there's so many different ways of doing styles of photography. Like all those guys I mentioned earlier, like we all have specific styles. Yeah. But there are other times like one thing I wish like photographers would do nowadays is like just find your stamp, you know what I'm saying? Like, like in a sense, like I do portraits, so like I found out my way. I found out my editing style.
Let's talk technical now. What's a portrait? Describe to me what a portrait means. What does that mean?
Portrait is like just a regular portrait, like like head to toe.
Head to torso or head to toe?
Head to torso, head to toe. Sometimes like I'll have rappers be like, can I get a full body picture because like they might have nice shoes on or something like that. So it all really depends, but like the portrait is mainly like the person's face or the person's like body in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I like to do. I do like concert stuff and everything, but my specific style is this. We're talking about 1,000 words. He does the same thing with the Polaroids. He has them signed. Cinematic. He also does portraits, black and white. You know what I mean? New Vegas from Long Island too. His photos move like they're like a boomerang in a sense. You know, so he does stuff like that. So we all have.
I feel like I've seen that one.
Yeah, no, Vegas
it's
is
like a picture and it's like.
And it has a sound. It's like a.
Yeah.
He's my mentor. He showed me like a lot of this shit, bro. He was one of the first photographers to like pull me aside, and be like, yo, like we're going to this show, we're going to that show. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like we all have specific styles, but I'll be at some shows sometimes, and there'll just be guys like just shooting to shoot, and it's just like. Find your lane, bro. Like
with cameras, like with the tools, with the necessary tools, but they just like
or like sometimes like you gotta also remember something, especially in hip hop. We're people, bro. Like you know, like a lot of these people will like even with the selfies, like we were saying before and everything. Like you gotta just be polite. You know what I mean? Like I've seen actual people read the room, bro. Like they'll go up with a light and everything, and like I have a bright ass light too when I feel bad, and just go. I'm like, you kind of gotta just know the art, but like.
And know the personnel.
Know the personnel too, bro. You don't know who's something like you could be around a rapper, bro, and then like one of the right hands is actually like insane, bro, and like you know, like he might actually break a camera. Like I've seen it happen before.
Snap the shit in half,
breaking on the floor, and then I'm over here like.
Damn,
yo, I think I gotta go. I gotta go back home. The traffic is really bad right now, bro.
No more questions.
Yeah,
Let me get
so
up
we
out
all.
of here.
Yeah, I just like for any like photographers, videographers, like you know, just we gotta find our own lane and everything, and just like keep working. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, there's no shortage of moments. There's no shortage of people who want to stand in front of these cameras. So even if you can't get the person you want to get, yo, it might be something in there.
Yeah.
Something else in there you can capture.
For sure.
That could take you to the next level.
For sure. I've seen some photos I've taken where I'm like, damn, like I wanted to get a photo of so-and-so. And then like I'll be at their concert. I'm like, oh, I'm going to send this one to them. And then it ends up getting posted. You know what I'm saying? You can't just give up either. Yeah. You know, like I have it, like I said, specific style, but I'm like, I can branch out and be like, okay, I can work with this too.
You printing physicals?
Yeah. So I actually paint too. So one thing that I work with, especially with like a lot of these indie artists and like up and coming artists is like, if I have a picture of you, I'll print it on a canvas and I'll paint it. Like I'll do like a splatter paint. Yeah, I do album covers too. Yeah, I do album covers. I did.
Album covers have you worked on?
So shout out to E Murder and Maverick Macadino. They're from Connecticut. I did their album Eurosteppin'. Conway's on that album.
Sound like a Fuego bass plug.
Yeah, it is a Fuego bass plug. Those are homies, man. Yeah, for sure. Like Big Born Bake in the building. You know, they got some fire shit too. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think who else I did. I did some stuff for Party G. He's from the Bronx. He used to be signed to Coke Boys and stuff like that.
I feel like I've heard that.
You probably did. He's like he does a lot of hosting and stuff like that. Oh man, this is on the spot too. I gotta think that I just did done a couple things for Benny too, I believe, like a couple like short singles, like single stuff and like that. I can't think off the top of my head, but my most popular cover is definitely the Eurosteppin' one. Like I got credit on that. Conway posted it. He tagged me and everything.
Wait,
yeah.
Eurosteppin' the song, like the single?
No, Eurosteppin' is the name of the album.
Oh, the album.
Yeah.
You're talking about the two dudes from Connecticut.
Yeah,
that
so like they were doing like a whole like international Europe tour.
Yeah.
And they called the album Eurosteppin'. So and they were on tour with Conway. So Conway was on the album. They have a couple people from like Ireland on there and shit like that.
Have you been on tour?
I've been on like U.S. tours. I've never been on like no European tours or
that's
anything.
Still a big deal.
Yeah, nah.
What's a U.S. tour? How many legs on a U.S. tour?
One more time.
How many legs?
Oh, the most I ever did was
how many
3.
stops?
Most I ever did was 3. I did New York, I did Jersey, and I did Boston. Yeah.
That's within a week.
Within a week, yeah, a couple days a week. Like I haven't really traveled like super far, just because like I'm gonna need the bread for that. Like if I'm doing like a world tour, yeah, there gotta be something involved in that. But when I get invited, like I'm open, like an opener or something, or like even like if a big time artist that I've worked with has reached out to me, I'll go on the tour and everything. You know what I'm saying? But and I get paid. But I'll do like 3 or 4 legs. But the most I ever did was Benny when he did Everybody Can't Go. I did New York, Jersey, and then I did Boston.
Damn, that's fairly recent. That's the Def
yeah.
Jam.
Yeah, that was last year. Okay. So I did all that. That was a lot of fun. So yeah, I really like doing the tour shit.
Is there anybody who's not ready? Do you ever take the camera out, act like you're taking a picture, like? Oh.
You know what? I do. If someone's like that, yo, this is what I'm gonna say.
Yo, that's my biggest fear. Somebody say, y'all gonna take a picture of you.
No, I don't do that shit. I don't do that shit. Sometimes if you're like a fiend for the photo, I'll act like I'll have the photo, but I won't like send it. You know what I'm saying? Or like I'll have someone be like, all right, it's like $20 for the photo.
What's the train of thought behind that?
Because like I feel like if we work together, or like I know you, or like you're with so and so's people, of course I'm gonna let you have the photos. But if you're just trying to get some Instagram likes, I don't fuck with that shit. I can read that shit from a mile away. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, if you really want to do this is what I do. So like you gotta show me why. There are times also, and I learned this from other photographers too. I'm like, not everyone deserves to be in front of the camera right away. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you're putting in work, like I'll take a photo of you. If you're someone's friend or like a lot of these rappers, they have kids. So like, yo, can I take a photo with my son? Like, hell yeah, bro. I'm not gonna say no to that. Yo, my cousin's here. Can I? Yeah. But like, there'll be like
That's
a guy
for the artist though. That's
for the artist. But like, there'll be someone in the posse that just sees them trying to get a look. Like, yo, let me get a picture, bro.
Like,
Sure, like all right, bro, like whatever, I'll do it. Yeah, literally. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
So it really depends, honestly. Like I'll always take photos of like we work or like I fuck with you, or you're cool, or like you put in the work, man. But like I can't. Not everyone's getting a photo from me, honestly. I'm learning that more nowadays than anything. You know what I'm saying?
Discretion.
For sure, yeah.
So now 2025, you said the game is changing. Now you got to start moving into
film.
The film side of it. How you feel about that? You excited? Is it?
I'm a little nervous, but I work with a lot of really dope directors, so like I've been able to watch them like.
But that doesn't mean you got to stop taking.
No,
films.
hell no.
Yeah,
I would never stop doing
you
that.
You got to add that to your.
Yeah, because you know what I mean.
arsenal.
I have had actual artists that I work with, like the big time artists, especially the guys from like Griselda and BSF, like yo, like or the people around them and stuff, like yo, like you do videos, bro, and I'm like.
That's just shots you missing though.
Yeah, no, it's the truth though.
Shots you missing.
Yeah.
If you was that, you could have been like,
Yeah.
oh I got you.
Yeah.
Whip
But
some shit up real quick.
For real, I can't lie for shit. Like I'm a bad liar.
No, they already knew that.
Yeah, so I'm like,
better to keep it real anyway.
Yeah, that's kind of like when I started like shooting and everything. Shout out to Charlie Summers. He was the guy that showed me how to use my camera. When I picked up the camera, I was just shooting it, like just whatever. Yeah. And he sat me down and was like, "Bro, let me be honest. Be honest with me, bro. So you know what you're doing?" I was like, "Nah, I don't." And he was like, "All right." He was like, "Thank you for being honest." He was like, "Yo, pull up over here." He sat down with me for like 20 minutes, showing me to use my camera.
He's an artist.
He's like a behind the scenes, like audio engineer, a really dope videographer, photographer, and he's from, I believe he's from Spring Valley.
He know what all the buttons mean.
Yeah, but he was like, "Just be honest, bro. You know what you're doing." Yeah. So I was like, "Nah," and he was like, "All right, I'll show you."
Why would he ask you that though?
Because I looked like a fucking like, I looked like I wasn't even supposed to be there. You know what I'm saying?
Where was you at?
I was in Spring Valley.
No, but I mean, describe the situation you was at.
So I was at a
so
I was with Jesse Dorian. We were at a studio event for two guys that were signed. One of them is still with BSF. He's one of the founders, King Kong Bundy. Okay. And then this guy who I believe is still signed to BSF. His name is Classic. So they were making music at the time, and I was in the studio with them. It was me, Jesse, my best friend Tyrell was with me. You know, and then I was like,
what were you expected to do in that situation? Like, what was your job? What was your
just to take photos, but like all night. But like nowadays, when I'm in the studio, like I have a big ass light, so like they know that I'm gonna be taking it. I try not to take photos when people. I don't want to take photos when people are rapping because like I don't want to distract you or anything. Right. But when that was happening, I wasn't even using flash. I was just kind of like doing whatever, you know.
You're not even getting
yeah, I wasn't really getting anything. I'm like, oh, I could probably work with this, and he knew I was a brand new shooter. You know what I'm saying?
And he was like, yo, bro, you're not getting anything.
He's like, I don't think you're doing it right, bro. So but shout out to Charlie Summers. He really sat down. And he he told me exactly what to do. Yeah, we need people like that for sure, bro. You know,
call a bluff.
That wasn't on no hater shit either.
Yeah, it didn't sound like he trying to shit.
He wasn't trying to shit at all. Yeah, he was like, you look like you want to do this. Yeah, and he's like, you look like you want to do this too. So like, this is what you got to do. So he was the one, and I still have the same camera. You know what I'm saying? Just a different lens. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. So that's the game: is find the camera you like and just jump lenses.
Yeah. So there's so many different type of styles. A lot of photographers. They use Sony or Insignia. Those are like the big like photography cameras, videography cameras. I have a Canon. That was the one I just knew how to use right away and everything. So it really just depends on the artist, I would say. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Mama Love for having that.
Yeah, yo, shout out Mom, man.
What was she using that camera for? Was she a photographer? Or?
No, I think she. You know how like sometimes you just buy shit.
I do all the time.
Yeah, I think she just bought it.
Just mad shit.
Yeah, I think she just bought it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, nah. Yeah, exactly. Like, yo, let me buy one and get off. You know what I'm saying? But
and it went for years. You saw it in the crib. You just never thought about picking it up.
Yeah, it was like always in the corner. I was just like,
so this shit was really born out of necessity.
Yeah, bro.
Happening was like, yo, everybody's doing content. Y'all got this camera.
Yeah.
You just fuck around.
Oh yeah, bro. It happens, man. Yeah, bro. That's how it goes. I've done a lot of other things too. Like I do podcasting and everything too. So I used to.
You have a podcast?
No, I used to do behind the scenes work for Savon Slater.
Okay.
He has a podcast.
From Joe Budden podcast.
Yeah. He's from Amityville.
Okay.
Yeah, so Jesse Dorian got me a look from there.
What does he do up there? Editing?
Yeah, I think he does like the editing stuff. I think he watches. I think he's the one that watches the whole thing and see if they have to bleep anything out and stuff like that. I don't know like his full title like that, but I do know he's like behind the scenes. But he has his own.
Shout it out every show. He on the show.
Shout out to Need to Know podcast. That was my first real job as a photographer. Okay. Yeah, so
who's
like
the host is on there?
Savon Slater, Ball Till We Fall. Also, his name is Alex. Okay. He's from Roosevelt.
And they had a female on there, too.
Yeah, Reggie. Reggie's from Jersey. She just left the podcast. I think they're looking for a new host, or they're just doing the two of them right now. Okay. Yeah, and shout out to Pierre, excuse me. He does the behind-the-scenes stuff, and Kieran as well. Yeah, so they have a really dope team over there, but I used to work for him and everything.
And what was your job over there?
Photography.
Photography for the still shots of the podcast?
Yeah, so I got shots so I was able to get shots of Elliot Wilson.
I think they're going to buy a mic, get a mixer,
a
couple of lights, and they're going to start a podcast.
We got the one thing I'm going to say about podcasting, bro, right quick, is like, I feel like I was in Target recently, and a mic like this was like $150. I don't think people always deserve an opinion. You know what I'm saying? So like they should have rose that shit to like $500 just so like people know like if you're already in it.
Well, they're not even gonna get this one.
Yeah,
they're gonna get the smaller $20.
They're gonna get the small one. Yeah, and go around do the shit that they do on TikTok and everything. You know what I'm saying?
They'll sit in a room with these things and just turn a Ring camera light on.
Yeah, right.
And they
sometimes it works, but it's just like it's always the people that have that don't have a good opinion. You know what I mean? Or don't deserve an opinion.
People with the better opinions tend to take it more serious and invest.
Yeah. You could tell when someone's like, it doesn't even have to be music. Like, let's say they're talking about some like Joe Rogan shit. Yeah. At least they're involved in that. Like, yo, what did you think of that last episode? And they could talk about it. It's like their fans are going to watch it because they're like, oh, word. Like, they really are paying attention. Yeah. But people want likes. People want Instagram views and shit. Like, you know, and that's what's killing the game, exactly. Because it's fun doing this shit, but like we be putting in work. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nah, sure. a lot of work goes into this, man, and a lot of the work you do goes unnoticed because you're almost in a sense behind the camera that's filming the shit. Like you're not even the main camera. You're like the sneaky. Damn, that's a fire. But the flip side to that coin is your picture probably gets remembered more than anything.
I agree with you 100%.
Words like when you see the picture, it's a time capsule. You're looking at like you remember everything that happened that day when you look at that. Just like the West Side Gun picture.
Facts.
When you see the picture, you just remember. You
remember that moment.
You can almost smell the air the day you was there. You're like, damn, I remember this shit like it was yesterday.
There have been times when people that like be like, yo, how'd you get a photo of that person? I'm like, oh, I could tell you that whole day, bro.
You gonna write a book?
Soon, yeah. I'm working on one right now. I want to get a couple more artists. Yeah. You know, there's a lot of music coming out this summer, especially. Yeah. But I am working on a book. Yeah,
just the Benny story you were saying when you was around for Everybody Can't Go. Like, that's 6 chapters of the book right there.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I mean? Like,
so basically, the concept of the book I'm working on right now is like I'm gonna take the portraits I like. I want to use the ones that I like, and I'm gonna explain who they are and how I met them. Basically,
what's your favorite picture?
My favorite picture? Oh shit.
Top three.
Okay, I took this one of Conway. Okay. He was wearing this lime green designer coat or something like that, and he had like these.
Shout out to the machine.
He had these bubble glasses on, bro. I gave him a painting of it too. Yeah. So like and he
like I just actual painting you paint.
I'll show it to you after. But like
with what? What do you use?
I use acrylic paint. Acrylic paint. So I did like this splatter design with these red crosses that slant face killer on it.
On canvas.
Crazy. Yeah, it was on a canvas. Yeah. So that photo and like when I met him, my man Sos from Born Bake, E-Murder's manager, he introduced me to him. Okay. So I'm like, yo man, can I get a picture of you, bro? He like posed like he knew that shit. I'll show you that photo after, but. And he looked dead at the camera. Dead at the camera. The one I have a lot of really Joey Badass.
Okay.
The Joey Badass one I took last year is probably top 5, maybe even top 3 for sure. Yeah.
Where'd you meet him at?
I was in Brooklyn, so funny story. So I used to mess with this girl from Brooklyn. Okay. And my homeboy was like, I was trying to like take her on a nice date night, and I knew Static Selector was always in the city and everything, but he was like, yo. There's this. It was at Raw Like Sushi. It's in like the Lower East Side. He's like, "Yo, go over there. Like, dope ass music. It's a vinyl bar, so like they're actually scratching with the records and shit. Like, yo, bro, go over there, bro. Like, show her a good time. I'm like, pick her up, and she's like, "Where we going?" I'm like, "Yo, I know this dope spot, whatever." Like, acting like I've been there before. So I'm like, yo, Static Selectors, yo, for real. Shout out to who he told me about that spot.
Shorty too, cause she made you.
Yeah, nah, and so the crazy thing is, so we're there, right? And like Static scratching, like trying to have a regular date night drinks.
By the way, this is Static Selector, the beat maker.
The beat maker, bro, legend, man.
He breaks down all the beat. I like that shit. He doing serious when he breaks down.
Yeah, bro. Shout out to Show Up Radio. Yeah.
What's the name of that show he has?
Show Up Radio.
No. It's a specific segment of that show. Sunday something. Sunday service or something.
I'm not too sure then. I'm not too sure.
He plays the sample.
Okay.
And then he plays
but
the beat he made.
Oh, word.
Off
Okay.
the
Okay.
sample type
Yeah,
shit.
I'm not too sure. I know about Show Off Radio though, for sure.
Okay,
yeah. So I'm at that spot, and we're having a couple.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah. So I'm at that spot. And, we're having a couple drinks. We're chilling, like vibing. Static's doing his thing. Bro, Joey Badass walked in with his chick. I don't know his girlfriend's name, so my fault.
This is just him and his shorty.
Him and his shorty pulled up, so, like, I think...
He's dating somebody famous, too.
Yeah. She's, like, an actress or something.
She used to date somebody else. It's a big name.
Yeah, I don't remember her name, but he pulled up, and, like, I went...
with that girl?
Yeah, he pulled up with her. So, like, I'm at the bar. I was like, yo, she's like, can I get a drink? I was like, yeah. So I go over. I go get her shit, and I just see him, and he's wearing, like, this fucking, like...
Where's the camera?
Oh, I have it. I had it on me.
On the date?
Yeah. I always had my camera on me. She knew, bro.
Talking piece for you and Shorty, like. Oh,
yeah, they know.
Put this camera right here. Like,
yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is what I be doing.
I also knew Static was gonna be there. Yo, that's crazy. This is what I do, man.
Yeah.
Like, boom, right there, like right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. yo. So I ended up bringing my camera. I knew Static was gonna be there. I took photos of him before, but I was like, just in case, So. He just walks in, he had this like cashmere gold sweater on. He had a fucking pearl ring on, and I'm like, I go to sit down, and she used to listen to hip hop, but she was older than me, so she knew like '90s hip hop. Yeah. She didn't really know about like, like the blog era. She didn't know about like the blog era shit. You know what I'm saying?
Joey Badass is like a niche.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like I remember when Joey Badass came out when I was like in middle school, bro.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so like,
zombies and all
that, bro. So I'm like, I'm over here like. She's like, what's up? I'm like, yo, Joey Badass is here. She's like, the guy from Power? And I'm like, oh, my God. Yeah, the guy from Power. Yeah. So he ended up performing his album 2000. He performed in the spot, yeah.
So he already knew he was coming.
He knew he was coming, Okay. So I pulled up, and then I took a photo of him, and I took one of him and Static, too. I have a photo of a canvas at my crib of both of them. I'm waiting to see if I can get Joey and Static in the same room. Because, like, Static's always working in the city. So I'm like, if I know Joey's going to be there, bro, I'm pulling up with it. You know what I'm saying? And I go to all his events. And then if I had to choose a third photo.
So we have
Machine, Joey.
You got to go gun on the third one.
Oh, yeah. I was about to say the gun. That shit was crazy,
that's
too.
That's the best picture I've seen on your page.
Yeah. The one with the heels in the background.
The story behind it and everything. And then seeing him, it's just crazy.
Yeah, man. I love what I do, man, for sure.
All the pictures get released, or do you hold on?
No, I hold on to some photos for sure. They're like I work with I run into him a lot. I did his last concert, Rome Streets.
Okay.
Yeah, I work with Rome Streets every once in a while. Bro.
Another person who be moving around.
He's cool as fuck. He's from Long Island too, bro.
He's from Long Island.
He's from Elmont. He's from Elmont. Yeah, he's from Elmont.
I thought he from upstate.
No, bro, he's from Elmont. He represents New York City, but like he's from Elmont. He's from Elmont. You know how like some people like they
say it.
Yeah, he says it on the radio. Like if he does interviews, he's like, "Shout out to Elmont, shout out to this." Like, you know how like some people grow up in certain areas, and then like they're really from another area. Yeah. That's kind of how he is. That's how I look at it because he represents New York City heavy. But I take so many photos of him, not all of them go out. Yeah. You know what I mean?
He be moving around Dolo too. I be seeing him.
Yeah, man. His crew. Shout out to my man Ox, Rim, Eddie Kane, his girl China. They're all fucking dope, bro. She can rap, bro. She can rap. She's one of my favorite, like, just female rappers. Yeah. She's so fucking ill, bro. I want to see her and Batty Bars do a song together.
Her live is a different.
Yeah, bro. Very, very different.
I saw her at Wonderville a couple years ago.
Oh, word.
In Brooklyn on Broadway.
Oh, word.
Fire show. And they be moving around like a small unit, bro.
Yeah, no. They got the crew. He got the crew. He got good people. He has a great manager. Shout out to Coach Bombay. Like, he got very good people around. And he's outside of the Griselda shit, because I see him in New York City so much, he represents the city so well, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's dope to see that there's so many pieces of New York City right now, but I feel like he's one of the staples.
Damn, I don't know why I thought he was from upstate New York.
Well, he was signed to Griselda. He is signed to Griselda, yeah.
Not even on some, that's crazy. That's where I didn't even put that together. But for whatever reason, I took Rome to mean Troy, Rome.
Oh, word. Okay. You know what?
That's what he was. I don't know why.
I can see that. I can see that.
Because he aligned with the Griselda niggas. They from upstate.
Facts. Yeah, that's why.
So I just assumed.
Funny story about when I started doing photos. So I went to a Rome Street show in 2022. Right when I was like, I want to go full force with the photography stuff. Yeah. I remember it was the Kiss the Ring show. It was his first day. It was like him, Eddie Kane, Rim, China performed. And I remember like at the end, of the night, he was signing merch at his table, and I pulled up. He was like, "Yo, what's up, man?" I told him. He knows Spoda too. Him and Spoda are cool. So like, he was like, "Yo, like, you know my man Spoda and all that." I'm like, "Yeah, I don't think so." And then I was like, "Yo, man, like I'm a photographer."
They kind of look alike too.
Yeah. Yo, shout out Spody, man. Shout out Spody, bro.
Like cousins, man.
Yo, facts, bro. Yo, you never know, man. We might have to talk to him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yo, shout out Spody, man.
Yeah, you not low. We on.
Yeah, we watching you, bro. Yeah. So then he was like, we're talking about Long Island. He was like, yeah, man. And then I was like, yo, man. I'm working on becoming a photographer right now. I'm like, one of these days I'm gonna take a picture of you. He was like, word, bro, cool. So I ended up taking a picture of him, and then I ran into. So I hit up China Street. She had a show because I like her music. Right. And I really didn't think Rome was gonna pull up because it was like a showcase. So it was like maybe like 10 people. He was gonna be there.
Oh, he pulling up.
Yeah, but it was like 10 rappers. So like, but I knew her because I'm like, oh, I was trying to get my portfolio up. Yeah. I really like her music. My ex used to really fuck with her music too, so I was always listening to her.
Shout out to her for still doing a lot of that too.
Bro, facts.
She pulls up to a lot of places where she's the star.
Yeah, and like she is the star.
Not on her. I'm not saying
not at all. Not at all.
I feel like she should be past this.
Yeah, no,
she's still doing it.
Yeah, because like I've been
dedication too.
What happened?
With dedication, like she's doing
facts.
The way it's supposed to be done.
I've been to a couple shows where she's like one of the headliners. I'm like, yo, we need to be coming here for her, bro. Like this, and people know that, like, yo, this is China's night. You know what I mean? It's like we're here to support her. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up reaching out to her. She said yes. I went to go take photos of her. Went really well, and then she introduced me to Rome. And then I ended up meeting one of Rome's like really good friends, Ox Omni. He's also from Long Island too.
Oh,
so,
I know him.
Yeah.
My boy, one of the producers I fuck with, Retro.
Oh, shout out Brentwood, man. Shout out Retrospect, bro.
Retro?
Yeah, I shot for him too.
We just shot a video. Retro shoots videos on those old.
Oh yeah, he has the VHS, right? Yeah, I've seen him use that shit.
Shot a video for my man Ghost, the lyrical video featuring my bro Heartbreak right there, the old Shea Stadium, like City Field.
Oh shit, okay, yeah, fire, bro. Yeah, no, I work with Retrospect a couple times. We ran into each other.
Dope, that's crazy.
So we ended up, she ended up introducing me to Rome. Me and Ox work together all the time now. So like. Yeah. But then I remember I took that photo of Rome and I'm like, yo, I told you I was gonna do that shit, bro. And it was like a whole year and a half later, I got that photo of him.
That's crazy.
You know, I put that shit into existence, bro.
So you slide everywhere with the bag now.
I slide everywhere with the bag.
I
gotta go with the bag. I never know, bro. There have been times where I'd be somewhere and they'll be like, yo, I'm like, fuck, I don't have it. So now I'm at that point where I'm like, I have to have it in my bag at all times.
Yeah, I don't want to feel that way.
Anywhere I go, I'm like, I have to have it with me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro.
That's crazy. I mean, that's your weapon.
Yeah, bro. This is my shit.
And you gotta be ready for it. So how long it take you to set it up? If the picture's happening, like you could just unzip the bag. I'm ready.
So yeah, sometimes. So like when I get to the spot, usually so this is like my pregame. So like I'll have like a drink, maybe 2. I'll smoke a little bit. Okay. I'll hang out with like one of the like my homies that I came with, or if I see an artist, I'll hang out. By that 45-minute hour mark, the camera's out because everyone needs their moment to like chill. You don't want to pull up on people right away like that. You know what I'm saying?
So like police.
Yeah. It's like, whoa, what the fuck? Like,
you
what
ever
are we
had
doing?
Nobody look at you like, what's up with this dude? Right
sometimes, yeah, sometimes. Like but then after a while, like if the artist doesn't know me, someone on the crew knows me.
I feel like the icebreaker is hearing you speak. I gotta see your mannerisms and how you move, and that'll put me at.
Yeah, you'll see me around, bro. No doubt.
I'm talking about anybody with a camera.
Oh, word.
Put the artist at ease because it's like. Yeah. Yo, I don't know who you are. Right?
Yeah, right. There are times like I've ran into people they don't know me, and I'm like, I feel like it's sometimes I get really weird interactions. So like, I'll be editing the photo, and be like, yo, this was a weird fucking interaction, bro. But also at some point, like when they get the photo, like, oh, you're the church. You're that guy. I was like, yeah. They're like, I don't even know what you look like, bro.
They
like,
calling you the church?
Yeah, church, Randy. You know what I mean? Randy Church. You know what I mean? So.
You got to turn into Randy Iglesias when you go to write that book.
Yo, one of my homeboys said something funny. He was like, yo, Randy Church, like, that's like a rapper name. And he was like, Randy Iglesias sells out soccer stadiums, just so you know. I was like, oh, that's kind of prolific that you said it like that, bro.
What we going to do in that stadium? Look at pictures?
Yeah, you never know, bro.
You might have to be dancing.
I'll put photos everywhere on all the
shit. Yeah, you have to do something, you know what I mean?
We'll see what else I want to do, because, like, videos are a thing. I definitely want to drop a book. I definitely want to get it, like, more in front of the mic and shit like that as well.
As far as what? Get in front of the mic? You trying to rap?
No. I don't want to rap.
You're talking about podcasts.
Podcasting, talk about stories and stuff like that, because, like, I've been around, like, even in the short amount of time, I can talk about, like, artists that I met and shit like that. Like,
nah, you got names.
or like even if I not that I would like share music or anything, I'd be like, yo, there's some music coming out, bro. Like I heard that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like at least give some people some insight on that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Facts, yo.
Yeah, I mean, pull up here. We got space. You want to do your podcast?
Where, bro?
Saying? We got a little situation.
We might have to tap in, bro.
Corporate P gonna get you right. He gonna
For
get
sure.
you right.
Shout out Corporate P, man. For sure, bro.
2025. What's on the horizon for you? What's the goals for the year to close out the year? Or what we doing this year, man?
Still more photos. Trying to work with artists that I haven't already.
Okay.
Whether it's like people that are on the come up, whether it's people that are already like making music. Traveling a little bit more. I've been kind of staying local, like New York, Long Island. I've been going to Jersey, Connecticut, but I haven't really like last year I traveled, like I did the whole East Coast last year. And I like now I'm just kind of staying local right now. So I'm trying to like just get back out, heading down there and shit, flying where I got to be, working on the book. So I don't have any titles or anything, but I definitely know I want to work on some shit like that right now.
It'll come together.
Yeah, no doubt. And just like just pushing the culture forward, bro. I think that's the only thing that really matters. Also, you know what I'm saying?
Being somebody who's really outside, because it sounds like you're really outside.
Oh yeah, bro. I'm gonna be outside tonight too.
What's going on outside?
So we got shout out to Mavi. He's this like underground North Carolina rapper. His name is Mavi. He's like low key. He's like M-A-V-I.
That's what I just said. M-A-V-I.
Yeah, M-A-V-I. Yeah.
I seen that name somewhere.
Yeah, he's like around like Earl Sweatshirt and shit like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so he has like a live podcast interview in Brooklyn tonight. So I'm going to that. Okay. And shout out to my man Cartoon Beats. He's also from Long Island too.
Another name I heard.
Yeah, he works with Lloyd Banks.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're going to work with Sky Zoo tonight. From Brooklyn, yeah. The Sky Zoo, the writer, yeah.
Underground legends.
Yeah, so we got a couple things. So I stay outside, bro, all the time.
So, but the question I was gonna ask was, who's up next? Who do you think is up next? Not who's up next, like, oh, whatever you say is some shit you got from a label or something.
Oh, word.
You being outside and hearing all the music and moving around and hearing whispers, hearing what people.
Who is the next artist right now?
Who's up next? From this area.
I can tell you who's up from this area. I think Batty Bars, bro.
Okay.
I think Batty Bars, bro.
I follow a nigga named Gully TV. He posted her.
Gully TV. I don't think I'm familiar with him.
He did the first interview with Haitian Jack.
Oh, really? Wow. Yeah, I remember him. Yeah. Oh, shit.
He flew to Haiti to do.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So this is who Gully TV is.
Yeah.
Big podcast, big platform on YouTube or whatever. He reposted her video. I think she did I Don't Want to Be a Player remix.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
Day parade footage.
Oh, I did see that. I did see that.
Video, so I was like, I actually getting a little traction now.
Bro, yeah,
be ready.
I would say out of Long Island, she's probably my favorite right now. Nick Moody.
It's interesting that you said a female first.
Yeah, nah, bro, because I see her stuff and like she has a good team around her too. Shout out to Yasin and shout out to Poker.
She rap too.
She can rap, bro.
Yeah, I saw the show. I performed with her, so I saw the show.
Yeah, facts.
From the side of the stage.
Word.
I'm right there looking at her.
Word.
Like and subscribe.
Also from Long Island, I want to say Nick Moody.
Yeah,
Nick Moody had one of my favorite on the radar freestyles, bro.
Okay.
That shit. That was last year, but still, like he just dropped that. I think he just dropped the album Arriva Dirty. Yeah, he's cool. My man Gator Money's from Bellport. He's about he around the BSF camp.
Okay.
Excuse me. He's fucking dope, and he sells merch.
Gator Money.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. He's fucking dope. Those are like Long Island. I'd probably say those three are probably my favorite.
One of those is gonna pop.
In the city, there's this group. They've been around for a while, but I listen to them on a daily. They're from Boston. Feed the Family. Yeah, they're like they remind me of Dipset, bro. Feed the Family.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's Bordy Rock, Sheikh Hanif, Top Hoop. Yeah, they're all Spanish, bro. Bordy Rock. Yeah, he's Puerto Rican and Dominican.
Okay.
And he's fucking funny, bro. Feed the Family.
Feed the Family.
Yeah, Bordy Rock, Sheikh Hanif,
I like that.
Top Hoot, and Dundee.
Damn. So
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, bro, they're a crew. They're fucking nice, bro.
I've been listening to ST Knack and his people.
Yep, he's dropping an album with V-Don. Yeah, dropping an album with V-Don.
ST Knack and V-Don got an album?
Yeah,
they did just drop a single.
Yeah. I think Carvel or something like that. Something like that. Yeah, Brap 2. That's what they're dropping. Yeah.
I don't know what the political situation is in the streets with Dark Low. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I don't really know what's going on with that either, bro.
I don't know what happened, but the music that he had with V-Don.
Oh, bro.
Those albums that
V-Don is just so ill, bro.
You know who Wretch is? You ever heard the name Wretch?
Oh, yeah, Retchy P, right?
No, Wretch from he's from New Jersey.
Yeah, Retchy P. He used to go by Retchy P too.
Retchy P was his
Retchy
name.
P, yeah.
You know more than me.
Yeah.
Wretch had a tape with V-Don. That was like the first V-Don.
Word.
V-Don that I heard.
And V-Don also had that album like 10 years ago with Bodega Bams. You remember that shit? Yeah, I forgot the name of that. I know Flatbush Zombies is on that shit.
Oh shit, you took it back to Bodega, the Tan Clan. What
Yeah,
happened to
bro.
Bodega
1,000
Bands?
Words is Tan Boys, bro.
Word?
Yeah, 1,000 Words is Tan Boys. Yeah, he got it tatted on him.
Word.
Yeah,
What
bro.
happened to Bodega Bands?
Bro, I don't even know. I'm trying to get my photo of him.
Nah, I just saw him on a podcast. Who podcast he did? He did Smoke Dizza podcast.
Oh, word? Okay,
Yeah,
I'm going to have to go check that out.
I want to say that was like 2 years ago he did that, and they talked about, because they had a little
Word.
situation between them. They was
Okay.
fell out.
Yeah, no, I had no idea. There was the one quick...
I'm a big fan of that. Call me Poppy.
Yeah, yo, call me Poppy.
Strictly for my Poppies and
Yeah,
all that.
bro.
Yeah, I fuck with
Nah, I want to know what
boys.
sucks? I almost met Bodega Bams. I almost did. So I used to mess with this girl.
Yeah.
And her brother knew Bodega Bams. They were like best friends. They grew up together.
Yeah.
And we just stopped talking. She was like, "No, I'll call him." And like, I don't know what it is. Like, she called him. She's like, "Yo, you think you can make this happen?" She's like, "Oh, he's like, I gotta figure out what's going on with his schedule." But it was a regular conversation. It wasn't like trying to be like cute or anything. She was like, "Nah, I'm fucking with this photographer right now." But then like we stopped fucking with each other right after that. I was this close, this close, but
Timing, man.
timing's crazy.
Timing is crazy. Because I even talking about the Tan Clan, like I feel like they should have been what ASAP Mob was.
Yeah,
they should have been as
bro.
big as, you know what I mean? Like that push at that time. Yo, I saw Tan Clan coming to SOBs 40, 50 deep.
Yeah, bro.
Like, what?
Yeah, bro.
Nasty. I'm talking about like a mob. Like, really
Yeah,
a
bro.
mob. Like, yo, Tan Clan was something else, man.
Yeah,
Shout
bro.
out to them.
I'm trying to think who else like that. Oh, shout out my boy Last Days, bro. Last Days is from Boston too. He is like luxury rap, but he's from Boston, bro. He has a whole series called the Boston Boy series. I did a painting for him too. He's fucking nice, bro. He's worked with Keen Streets. Keen Streets is another one. Happy birthday, Keen Streets. Is his birthday today. Yeah, he signed to yeah, he's from Queens. He's from Far Rock. Yeah, he signed with Jim Jones. Yeah, I work with him all the time too. I do a lot of his photos also.
What about you don't work with Spanish artists?
I don't really work with a lot of Spanish artists. No, Body Rock is probably the most Spanish artist I ever worked with
When
him,
I say
honestly.
Spanish artists, I mean
Like Spanish speaking rap.
rapping
Yeah.
like,
Nah, I haven't tapped into it yet. I know I got invited to a show in the city at Irving Plaza for this one rapper. His name is Davey. He's like Davi. Yeah. So like I got invited. I couldn't make it that day though. You know what I'm saying? That was the closest I ever got to working with a Spanish
What's
artist.
the situation you regretted missing out on? Like, damn.
Oh shit, I gotta think. Yo, this is before me and Wes started working. I tried to sneak into one of his album parties because he didn't know me, and I remember I drove home, and then a couple of my homeboys hit me. They were like, "Yo, like, you should have hit my line and stuff like that."
Oh, get the fuck out of here! I ain't those niggas. Yo, you should have called. Nigga, you should have called me and told me to pull up. The fuck?
One time, there was one time, yo, I got so tight about this one thing. So I'm in the city. I was near the Plains building, Rock Nation. I was there for a little bit, and I'm like, yo, I gotta go home, bro. Jay-Z was there. Jay-Z is very particular with cameras, but I was like, bro, at least I could have tried. You know what I'm saying?
Like better, daytime or nighttime photos?
Nighttime, because it just fits with my style. I could do daytime photos, and I could figure something out, and like it always comes out ill. Yeah. But the nighttime photos definitely helps with my editing a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
How do you know a picture's done when you edit it? Like, what makes it done?
I could just look at it and just tell. You know what I mean? Like
just going off the eye.
Like nowadays, like when I look at my old photos, I know things I could have worked differently on. But nowadays, when I look at it, I work on my color grading a lot. I do like a lot of sharpness and shit like that. So when I'm done with it, I can look at it and be like, I could put this in a book. I could put this on a wall. I can see this on Instagram right now. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how you can kind of tell. Sometimes I have artists like reach out to me to do like a specific style, and I'll do it.
What's the wildest request somebody's made? Like, yo, I need you to stand on
someone
top
wanted
of
me to someone wanted me to take a bunch of photos. Like I took maybe like 6 or 7, and he wanted me to like mesh all of them together.
Like a collage?
Not like a collage, but like he wanted me to like layer all of them on top and make it look like it was like a lucid dream or something like that. And I was like,
you just didn't see.
I was like, what kind of shit are we on,
see,
bro? Like,
you ain't see it. Nah,
because he didn't really know like who I was. Like, cause like you have to like I was saying this earlier, like. When you work with photographers, bro, or you work with videographers, you gotta know who you work. You gotta know the work.
Yeah, know the work.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just like hire someone just because they have a camera. Like, it's like, yo, I like your style. I want to
go to McDonald's and ask for shrimp.
Yeah, yo, that was funny, bro.
You go to McDonald's, be like, yo, let me get a jumbo shrimp.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, you're at McDonald's, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
Like,
yeah.
not to say you're one or the other. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Know your personnel, man. Read the room. Know your personnel.
You got to know who
man.
you're talking to. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Know your personnel.
Yeah.
Know what you dealing with. Like, yo, I know son could do this.
Yeah, like I don't do a lot of natural lighting photos, but it's just like, if you want a natural lighting photo from me, like, it's going to come out okay, but I'm like, they're not going to know it came from me, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, also, this is like another just like PSA. Tag your fucking photographers and tag your fucking videographers. That shit's fucking annoying. Especially,
tag them niggas before
especially the ones that think that they got movement like that. That shit fucking pisses me off, bro.
Tag them niggas B.
Because you want a photo from specific people, so to know that you got that stamp, you gotta fucking tag them. Videographers, photographers, anything. Stop fucking doing that shit. That's so fucking annoying.
At me, nigga.
Yeah, my fault. I just had to say that shit.
Nah, fuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck niggas talking about, man. At niggas, man. Before we get at niggas,
Yeah, facts, bro.
Yo, man, anybody else who want to shout out? We here for a good time, not a long time. We're already an hour in. We way past the mark we was supposed to.
Oh, don't even trip, bro.
Anybody
yo, just
you want to shout out? Anything you want to shout out?
shout out to all my photographer homies. I'll shout out all of them. Shout out Gilly. Shout out Sin, Vegas, 1,000 Words, Who. Shout out my man Watch the Screen, my favorite videographer. I wouldn't be able to do a lot of this without y'all. Shout out Jesse Dorian. Shout out my family. Hey. Shout out Hot Water Records too. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Mama Love for the
shout out Mama Love too. Thank you for the camera.
Listen, man, pleasure.
No doubt, man.
Please come by for a part 2. Give us
always, man. Yeah, we got to do that for sure, bro. I'm down.
Back from your European tour or whatever.
For sure.
The next tour you about to go on, man. Please stop by, give us an update.
No doubt, bro. Yeah, let's get this going again. I'll be back with some more stories for sure.
Yo, P, get us out of here, man. Kaputs.
Like and subscribe!